Good morning, beloveds. I'm a little distracted today. It's because I have Sharp in my lap. She needs her claws clipped. So if anything unusual happens during the reading, that's why. All right. We got a long one today, and it's an interesting one. So, let's get into this. It is July 21st. Our title is When There Is a Need for Patience. And this is Ursula Gestefeld from The Breath of Life, 1897. I know that time is but my own perception and feeling, and that what seems to me a long time is only a moment in the great all. I know that with the Lord 1,000 years is one day. I know that my real being is the same during this change in perception and feeling that I call time. I know that this real being of mine is working out its own manifestation, and I can wait. All is good. There is no evil anywhere. I can see the end of time, for I was before it, and I shall be after it. I am only getting acquainted with my own nature and finding its principle. I welcome all I experience, and I am willing to let patience have its perfect work. All that I encounter in time is friendly, and I will make none of it an enemy. Now this moment, I am able to overcome all that seems hard and unpleasant, for I have dominion over all things as my birthright. They that endureth in the end shall be saved from the necessity for endurance. I know that I, in my real being, am free from all that afflicts, and that I suffer only in my sense consciousness. I have God-given power to rule this consciousness. I am ruling it with patience and steadfastness. The way is short and the work is easy, for the Christ is my helper and my comforter. The child of God is with me, and he helps me and strengthens the child of humanity. I am that I am, and no thing or experience in time can change my being. I have taken the yoke upon me, and the Christ works with and for me. I am housed in God all the while I look upon the mortal. I am able to wait for manifestations of the immortal, for I know that it is. I am, and nothing can make me cease to be. Time and space are not for me, who am more than they. I speak and they obey. All is here and now. The work that is proof is being done. I am. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. And yet, it echoed with the same message all the way through. The same message that said that we existed before time. We will exist beyond time because we exist within God. That the body that we wear now is not the sum and total of who we are. And it reminds us of who we are and who there is to help us, because she reminded us, one, both we exist in God, God is our helper, and that we have the Christ consciousness as our helper and comforter. You know, that's what, when I say know the truth of your being, that's what I'm talking about. Know the truth of your being. When it comes to patience, I was a redhead. We're not known for our patience. And I have a joke, and it's even on my Facebook profile, where it says, patience is a virtue. It is not one of mine. But I've learned some things about patience. One of which, never pray to God for patience, because if you pray to God for patience, then God will give you opportunities to practice patience. Okay? So don't pray for patience. Practice it without praying to God, because God will then give you opportunity. But the other thing that I've learned about patience is what patience is. Patience is the ability to do other things while you are waiting for something to happen. We don't sit and twiddle our thumbs in patience. That is not what patience is. Patience is, I have set this in motion and I am waiting for this to happen. And while I am waiting for it to happen, one, I'm not going to keep checking it. I'm not going to keep uprooting that plant to see how long the roots have grown, or I'm not going to keep lifting the lid of the pot because that takes the heat away. You know, if I'm trying to boil something, I'm going to leave the lid on. That's what patience is. The patience is the ability to go and do other things that are beneficial and wonderful while you are waiting for something else to manifest. That's what patience is. Once we get that new definition of patience, then we're going, oh, I've got plenty of patience. When I set something in motion, yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I've got other things that need to be done. And so I'm going to go do that. I'm going to work on this while I'm waiting on this to manifest. And while I'm waiting on this to manifest, while I am keeping an eye on it, but not interfering with it, because there's a difference. If something comes up that needs to be done to get this to manifest, then I can put this down. Not drop it, but put it down. Work on this. Let it back into motion and go back and work on whatever it is else that I have been doing. That is what patience is. Okay? Patience isn't sitting there quietly while we twiddle our thumbs waiting for something to happen. Patience is an activity. It is active. It is going out and doing other things while we keep an eye on whatever it is that we're waiting on. It's a similar thing to, and whatever I was about to say just popped right out of my head. So apparently it's not that important. All right. So that's, once you learn that new definition of patience, everything, that's what it was, meditation. Because again, a lot of people get this idea that you sit cross-legged on a pillow and you close your eyes and you stare at the back of your eyelids and you breathe deep. That's not all that meditation is. Okay. There are walking meditations and running meditations and guiding meditations. And there are a whole lot of very active kinds of meditation. And so it's the same thing with patience. Patience is an activity. You do not sit and twiddle your thumbs and wait for things to happen. What it means is you go do other things while you're waiting on this particular thing to manifest, so that you're not constantly messing with it. You're not constantly obsessing over this. You have other things to do. You get on with life. That's what patience is. All right. I'm going to make sure that I have done her due diligence, because it's beautifully written. Ursula Gestefeld, I believe she's the one that started the Montessori schools. It's beautifully written. I commend this to you simply from the standpoint of it is beautifully written. July 21st, that when there is a need for patience, and it comes from the breath of life, which, it's from 1987. There are no known copyrights. It may be available as a PDF online. Look it up. Her writing is absolutely beautiful. And she starts it off by saying, I know that time is but my own perception and feeling. That what seems to me is a long time is only a moment in the great all. I'm reminded of a phrase that was painted on a bridge. And it's a troll bridge. Yes, I said troll. And that's what it said, is that that time was created to keep everything from happening at once. And then another one that I've seen about time is time was invented so that people could boil an egg. Time isn't real. Because God is not bound by time. Time is only real while we are caught up in this mortal existence. But this is not the end all and be all of our existence. This is just a short stopover, maybe to teach us patience. But it's just a short stopover. And there are times when we will exist beyond time. And then patience will have a whole new definition. All right? So, the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is not to pray for patience, but to understand what patience truly means. That it is an activity. It is an activity of what we do while we are waiting for things to manifest. Okay? And take all of her advice about knowing who we are. Knowing that, God exists outside of time. We exist in God, therefore we exist outside of time. Knowing that the Christ is our helper and comforter, and that we can take up that yoke. All right? That's the mission. Patience is an activity. Learn the new definition. Learn the new definition. It is one of the greatest gifts that Science of Mind gave me, is the new definition of patience. Yep. All right. The other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, which honestly is one of the best things that you can do when you're practicing patience. To be loving, kind, and compassionate. As I said, patience is a virtue. It is not one of mine. Which is why I have had to learn a new definition of patience, and to be loving, kind, and compassionate with myself when I'm waiting for things to happen. I go and find other things to do that support me, I will go find other activities to do. And love, kindness, and compassion, practicing that, yeah. So when I need to be patient about things, I will go read a good book. I will go listen to good music. I will pick up something that needs to be done that, especially if it's a mindless task that I can do, while I'm keeping an eye on whatever it is that I'm being patient about. All right. Okay. So what does love, kindness, and compassion look like? It can be as simple as taking a deep breath before you speak, especially to yourself. Okay. It also looks like taking a walk. It looks like taking a nap. It looks like taking a break. It's really hot right now. Maybe taking a bike ride. What I like about biking is it creates its own breeze. It looks like drinking plenty of water. It looks like saying yes to something that'll take you a little out of your comfort zone. It looks like saying no to things that just drain you. It looks like getting together with good friends. It looks like holding up in your own space and taking some time for yourself. All right? Practice love, kindness, and compassion on yourself. 1, I want you to create a habit. 2, you are your own best subject. 3, you deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Treat yourself with love, kindness, and compassion. And also, as you're practicing that, you are creating a well-worn path to the source of your own being, which is the source of infinite love, infinite kindness, infinite compassion. This is why we practice every day. All right, beloveds. And when I talk about love, kindness, and compassion, one of the suggestions is to eat dessert first. I do mean that. But I also mean it in the metaphorical sense of don't save the good stuff. Burn the nice candles now. Read the amazing book now. Use the good notebooks now. And if anybody's ADHD, you know what I'm talking about. Wear the nice clothes. Use the good dishware. Your life is a special occasion. Treat it as such. And I also want to remind you that joy is a quality of God. Therefore, joy is a quality of you. Please make room for joy in your life. No matter what is going on in the world, you deserve joy. So please make room for it. Okay? That is love, kindness, and compassion in action when you make room for joy. Okay, I'm gonna leap forward. So the rest of the suggestions are to do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like. It also looks like drinking plenty of water. Hydration is super important. We are still in the triple digits, so please drink plenty of water. It looks like getting that early in your day bright light. And what I'm talking about is 5 to 10 minutes of the sunlight between 7 and 9 in the morning, basically sunrise to 9 o'clock in the morning. Although by 8 o'clock it's too hot now here, so there's that too. What I'm talking about is a hormone balance. It is literally a science-based suggestion to help you have more energy during the day and sleep better at night. Early in your day, bright light. And if you can't get the sunlight, artificial light will help too. Just got to make it bright and blue. Okay. And then the last one is as the same one that I always use. My Ernest Holmes quote, open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you, you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around you all the time. All right. It's a state of mind. It is a state of consciousness, as is patience. You can have patience, and that can help you create that heavenly, because if you're in that heavenly state of mind, in that heavenly state of conscious, you probably will have all of the patience that you need. All right. Remember, patience is an activity. It is what you do while you are waiting for other things to happen. All right. And you can always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. You want to be patient about something? Look for the good and praise it. That will give you something constructive to do that will make you feel better. So try it. You might like it. All right. I guess I'm at the social media part. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I suggest that we leap forward it's Friday. It's Friday. It's been a busy week. And so I'm a little, if you want to know what's going on with the center, because clearly I'm a little, email info@creativelife.org. That will get you on the constant contact. The hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it will take you right to the information you want, i.e. the Soul Session playlist, which is really good, by the way. And it will take you straight to, or to the person that will help you get the information. All right, beloveds. I will encourage you to have a great day, wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, a know what patience day is, a consistent day, a consciousness day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved child of God, in whom God is well pleased and well represented. You are a divine spark, a brilliant light. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right, beloveds. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m., hopefully with a squirrel, blue jay, cardinal, woodpecker, who knows kind of story, because I get to go to the park tomorrow. Take care of yourself and know that you are loved always. See you next time.